This your boy, this your man, this your brother, this your spirit partner. The indescribable 1981. Back at y'all again with another video. Talking to my auntie yesterday, and she's thinking about retiring. She's been working with children for years. And just her talking to me now, we in a world full of technology. A lot of our parents and stuff, they only know the old way, dealing with money and writing things down and remembering telephone numbers by numbers instead of forgetting them now because we log them in by names. And yesterday when she was talking to me, I felt her stress. When I feel people stress, that's when I go inside myself and I notice like my spirit automatically pushes out compassion towards people like that. You know, my auntie talking to me yesterday made me think about a lot of the people that are up in age that have jobs and they actually have to go through life now. You know, they actually have to go through life now, dealing with technology, and a lot of the technology confuses a lot of our parents and stuff like that. But at the same time, that, it frustrates the world because you have a lot of people out here with good hearts and they only know how to do things that's the easy way for them. You know, it wrecks a person's brain when they have to do a lot when it comes to computers and this and that. And one thing she was telling me yesterday, you know, her job now requires her to do a lot of classes online, damn near every day. And just listening to her, she said, nephew, when I get to a point in life where a whole bunch of stuff stress me, even if it is important, she said, I back away from it and I know how to cut it loose and let it go. And when I thought about that, I thought about all the people in the world who have a hard time with technology and just the upgrades when it comes to things like that. Like it's forever changing. And it's like, technology has made things convenient, but it frustrates a lot of the older, the older generations. And it's like, when I see the frustration that they go through, there's always some type of compassion that kick in for me. And I realize something. A lot of things that are done to us in this life, when we get upset or we get frustrated or we get stressed out, it could be even dealing with children, not even just computers or technology, just dealing with children. You really have to go deep inside yourself and find compassion that you already have within you because you were created with it when he breathed the breath of life into your nostrils. We were created in God's image. We were created in God's image. Image is personality. So let us make man in our image. Let us make man in our personality. Let us make man that got our ways. It's what the gods, the Elohim, the Most High was saying when we was created. And it's like, we can actually express the ways, the personality, and the image of the creator and how we treat others and how we function as the creator. So one thing I've noticed is that when this world have people where they're stressed out and, because over bills and this and that, I realize it's really not about the money. It's an energy thing. Think about it. People that pay their bills when they go to to pay bills, whether it be with cash or online, a lot of the stress that people feel when they got to pay bills and stuff like that, that stress is in the atmosphere. That stress is a frustrated energy that causes things in the world and life to just be in an uproar. So imagine me having hands full of stressful energy and then I touch you and you feel stressful. So people who are stressed out and the so-called fake powers that be that use money as elusive power, when you touch that dollar bill, you giving energy to them from that money that you touch. And they thrive off of that. This is why when they try to push agendas and laws and it don't work and it backfire, they get frustrated because the energy they put out, it wasn't reciprocated like they wanted to. So when I see situations like that, it make me wonder, okay, if I see the older generation getting stressed out because of technology and they can't deal with it, what does this mean for the whole world now if we so-called living in hell? Because it seems like when you're living in this world, you got to work till you die. No lunch break, no sympathy, no compassion. Work, like I say. No, you can't get off and pick up your child. This society is built to stress you out. It's like the whole society is a narcissistic society. Babylon the Great, Babylon Corporation, USA Corp. It's nothing but a narcissistic society. Only something can be built by Satan's offspring. So I do this video out of compassion and for the love of the older generation to let y'all know you gonna feel stressed and you gonna go through frustration moments at this time and you want to give up, because one thing about our body I know is when you know, women, they worry a lot and they all emotional. Men, we think a lot. So when you get a woman in a position where she has to work on a job and constantly have to be up here in her head, thinking, analyzing this and that, that wears a person out. And when you're mentally strained, you got to go back down to the heart now and relax so you can get that strain off your brain. You know, my heart goes out with compassion to a lot of these elderly and the older generation who have to still work on jobs, and at the same time, they got to deal with people's BS, the stress. And I realize if we're put here as children of the Creator to overcome the evil with the good, then that means there is a such thing as going through hell, and everything thrown at you in hell, you can turn it into flowers. Somebody throws something at you, whew, turn it into flowers. Somebody shoot bullets at you, you put your hand up, they turn into flowers. We put here to actually transform what's being thrown at us. And when you can do that, then those who try to take power and energy vampires will realize I need to stop trying to get energy from this person, because when I'm trying to get more energy from this person as an energy vampire, I feel like I'm dying even faster. Let me stop, to the point where it is true. Sometimes people that are demons, people that are evil, got the most wickedest heart. Someday out of the blue, mysteriously they change and become a better person. And all you can say is, wow, I never thought that was possible. Reason you never thought it was possible is because they was far gone and a lot of the things they was doing, and they didn't want to change their ways. But when you can run into a person who has been wicked all their life and you see them changing their ways, sometimes that be the unthinkable, the most unthinkable situations you can ever think of. You know? It's like Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street coming out the garbage can and changing his life and washing his ass. And finally, not living in a dumpster no more. Other than that, I don't hate anybody in the world. I just hate people who don't know how to change their ways. You have a lot of people don't want to change their ways. A lot of times it comes from pain or just things that they do to comfort themselves. But I'll holler at y'all with another video. Going to take care of me some business. I love y'all.